different. This is my vanity that my husband made me. I still need to paint it and sand it and all that stuff, so no judgies. It's amazing though, because it's like Mac Daddy, holds everything you ever need. I also have the window open. We have just moved. If you could see our room, you would cringe because there are boxes everywhere. And there are boxes everywhere. And I just really wanted to film a few videos. Also, if you hear my son, he is laying right on the bed. I have my camera jerry-rigged standing on a box in my computer. It's a hot mess, but it will work out. I'm going to show you some tricks to make your makeup last all day. As the summer months are ahead of us, it gets really hot and sweaty, and so you know makeup likes to melt off. So my main bulletproof trick to making makeup last every day is to go in with a setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And I will spray this between every step. Foundation, spray it. Concealer, spray it. Bronzer, spray it. Contour, spray it. Blah, 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 on and on and on. Until I get to the eyes, and then I'll spray before and then spray after. Not between every shadow. But yes, it uses it a lot. L'Oreal has a really good one in their Infallible line, and that's a little bit less expensive. If you're going to like a concert or a festival and you want your makeup to last all day, I would say spray the crap out of your face. But for the sake of not wasting product, because I'm not going anywhere today besides doing this for you, I'm not going to spray it between every step. So I'm sorry that the center is off a little bit. Like I said, I'm balancing my camera on a whole bunch of different things, so this is just how it's gonna be. So first thing I'm going to do is, because it's summer, I do like to look dewy, even though I can get sweaty, but that's besides the point. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. I'm just going to press this with my fingers all over this glorious face. So let's do that. So luckily with this foundation, the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible foundation, I find I actually can get really good coverage and consistency and evenness with just my fingers. I don't think you can do that with a lot of high-end foundations. I think they're very much designed to be used with a brush or a blender sponge. But this one I find I can just use my fingers with. I put like this much on my finger, and then I start where I want the most coverage and then blend it out. Also, I know this color is a little bit too dark for me. Like I said, I've been moving. I have not been able to go makeup shopping. There, I stacked my camera taller. Oh my gosh, my bandana's falling off. Okie dokie. So I just laid down my foundation. At this point, I would spray my face with my setting spray. And my son is gonna cry. Now I need concealer, the glorious concealer. I'll be using the Glamouflage by Hard Candy. I find that this one lasts really long too, and it's super full coverage. I will also use my fingers for this because I'm awesome. Now I do find you have to work with this quickly, otherwise it will go chunky on you. And I'll also take a little bit down my nose and on my chin and Cupid's bow and all the beautiful things in life. Is it just me, or does anyone else agree that drugstore products are more designed to be used with your fingers? I feel like it's just in consideration that, hey, if you're buying something on the cheaper end of things, maybe you don't have brushes too. Not in an offensive manner, but like when I was in high school, I did not have any makeup brushes at all. So at this point, I would go in and spray myself again. So I will do a cream contour today. You can just do powder if that's your jazz. I find if I layer cream and powder contour. The contour stays forever. I have tried a few different contour palettes, and I find that the Laura Mercier contour palette lasts the longest. I don't know why, but I find it blends out super easy, and it definitely lasts the longest on me. I'm going to use this buffer brush from Sephora and just kind of carve out my cheekbones. So we had to take a little break because my little one, little 3-month-old, would not stop crying. So, you know, we gotta take care of it. These little super sexy glasses marks, it's just a part of life. Everyone that I watch on YouTube has recently discovered the Marc Jacobs Insta Filter Dream Filter contour kit from Marc Jacobs, and it has been my favorite since it came out. So you get to just experience the sounds of life, because sounds of life happen. It's just a fact. So anyways, I'm going to take this lightest shade right here and take it with my tapered brush from Sigma. It is the F35, and I'm going to set all the places that I put that concealer. And I like to dig my brush into this. It's super finely milled, so it's so soft. Like, I remember talking to the guy in Sephora about it, and he told me that basically what they did is that they would melt it down, and they would take the cream on top and then melt that down, and then take the cream on that and then press that into a powder. So I'm like, oh, that's why it cost $1 million. But it's worth it, because literally the softest thing. I remember showing it to one of my friends, and she thought it was a cream to powder, but no, it was just an amazing powder. That's all. That is all. Okay. So concealer is set. It is gorgeous. I would put another spray of the setting spray right now, but I'm telling you, like, that is how you make your makeup last till the end of time. I did that for a show, and not only did that last for the show, but it lasted, because I forgot to wash my face, through the night. Like, I slept on my face, on my pillow, and my makeup was still there. So anyways, my friend gave me this MAC brush. It is the 163, is a contour brush. I know that Morphe has a brush just like this, and I was debating on buying it. I didn't know if it would make a difference, because I'm not spending $50 on the NARS Ita brush. It is not happening. I almost threw this. It is not happening. I don't know how much this one costs, but this was given to me because she's amazing and she works at MAC and she gives me a bunch of stuff. I will do a video on a bunch of stuff that she gave me, but I could not resist using this brush right now. Anyways, thank you, Shauna. Anyhow, I'm going to take this brush with this contour shade and put it in my hollows of my cheeks, and literally this has changed my contouring life. I'm going to do a harsh contour today because that's how I feel. And I kind of just press it and then I start blending. It's like, bam, contour. I'll also put some of that in top of my pimples, and I'll just wiggle the brush up and down to like blend that in. So this is like setting your contour, because like I said, we're going for an all-day look, or lasting till the end of time look. This is how you do it. This is how we do it. I will take a blush brush and blend that out a little bit, just with a blank brush back and forth. It'll get more blended as you add bronzer and blush and all that glory. So like I said, I would add another spray of that setting spray. I know this is a long video, but girl, it's worth it. Or guy. People, it is worth it. I am trying not to use my bronzer book again, because I know I have a bronzer in here that I've not used. I'm being strong, and I'm not using Snow Bunny. Snow Bunny has been my go-to. I will talk about that in my favorites video. So I will be instead using the Rimmel Natural Bronzer Waterproof Bronzing Powder. Yeah. Ooh, glory. Has a little sun in it. It's a little shiny, all that jazz. And I'm going to take just a no-name blush brush and blend that into my contour. And then you're gorgeous. Except for that contour is still like intense. Now that you're bronzed to the end of the world. So now that you are contoured and bronzed, once again, spray your face with the glorious setting spray. So I'm gonna go in with the Dream Bouncy Maybelline blush in Peach Satin. Just gonna dab it with my fingers. I know this is a cream blush, but I find it works alright if you just dab it. Ooh, that's intense. I'm gonna have to blend that sucker out. Just use a giant powder brush and blend. Like it's your job. Like you're getting paid to blend. Just blend. How funny would that be if, like, as makeup artists we were all separated by like certain, it's like, oh, you do lip liner and you blend and you do mascara and you do eyeliner. There we go. See how that just blends to like beautifulness? I'm going to use, this is actually a MAC eyeshadow, Ploof. Ploof. I'm not kidding, that's what it's called. Haha, you thought I was lying. And we're going to use that tapered highlighting brush again, the F35, and just cover our cheekbones in that, well, the top parts. You know in school when they're like, don't highlight the whole book, you'll go highlighter happy? Yeah, that's how I am with makeup. I am highlighter happy. Highlighter happy. Highlight the whole thing. Because I want to glow like a disco ball. Oh. But I will actually spray my face because I do like to set my face makeup immediately so that it just goes exactly how I put it. For the main event, I was feeling a little bit sad with my eyeshadows. I wanted more, as usual. That's like the case of everything. But I went ahead and ordered a new Morphe palette. This is the 35S palette. And I have to say I love the shimmering shades. I am dying. I've swatched it a few times. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I posted a look using this shadow in my outer corner and the shadow. It was gorgeous, if I do say so myself. And yeah, so I'm going to use this today. So let's zoom you in and get down to business. So now that we're all close and personal, using my E40 from Sigma, this is the beautiful magic wand of all brushes. If you don't own it, go buy it. There's no other brush like it. I'm going to use this color right here, top of the palette, very like second in. With my E40, I'm going to put that directly in the crease. And then using my finger, I'll be taking this color right here and sticking that all over, well, not all over, the halfway across of my lid. Oh my gosh, this shadow is so pretty. Do you see that? It is glorious. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a brush because my finger is not doing it for me. I'm going to use my MAC 242 brush. It's just a flat shader brush, super thin, really packs the shadow on there. Also, if you guys have a really good suggestion for an eyeshadow primer, I would love to know it because so far everyone I've used does not float my boat. I'll be taking this gold color right here using the same brush I was using. And I will drag that color into the pink so that it has a nice gradient. Don't mind the baby in the background. We have 3 children living with us at the moment. Living with us, 2 of them are mine. Sweet people that we moved in with have a beautiful little girl that's just a month older than my youngest son. They're arranged married. Does anyone else do that with their kids, or is that just my family? My arranged marriage was Barrett Busher, so if you're watching, sorry you missed out. He was a cutie though. Not as cute as my husband, but that's just because no one's as cute as my husband. I'm going to use this color right here. Using this contour brush from Too Faced. It's like a angled flat thingy. I'm going to take that color and just dab it on the very outer V. I'm going to try using this Too Faced all over shadow brush with that pink. Maybe that'll get it more pigmented. I'm just going to blend that out. And then using this dome shaped brush, I'm going to use this kind of dark brown purple color, and once again just kind of deepening that up. Then I'm going to take this Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in Eggplant. I'm going to attempt a winged liner. This one's a little fat. Gosh darn you. This one's nice. This one's not. This one's nice. This one's not. Oh well. Second. I'm gonna take a denser pencil brush. This one is the Sigma E30. And I'm gonna dip into this black right here. I'm gonna blend that out up in this edge right here with the dome brush. Now we're gonna dip into this super hot pink because Mama likes hot pink. And I'm going to buff it out. Then I'm going to use the Silkissime eyeliner and highlight by L'Oreal. And then using this color right here, I'm going to put it in my inner corner and brow bone. For mascara today, I will be using the Lash Sensational. This is a waterproof mascara. Now I know it's a bitch to get waterproof mascara off, but it lasts long. And this one really gives me a lot of length in my lashes, which is what I look for in a mascara. So let's do this and you will see. That is one layer. We're just gonna excuse the brows because Mama is not having a good brow day. So because the eyeballs became super duper intense, we're gonna go with a nude lip today. And this is your final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it is a lot going on with the eyeballs, but I had a new palette and I really just wanted to play and experiment. This is a great palette. The shimmers are really super pigmented. I cannot wait to start playing with the greens in this palette, but I do feel like I just did a green look really recently, so well, who cares? It's coming again. There's only so many colors in the rainbow, so I'm sure you'll see multiple looks with different colors because I love color shadow. But I also will be trying to incorporate more nude looks for you. The next couple videos are gonna be talky long videos, so look forward to that, and then hopefully I'll do a get ready with me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Give me a thumbs up because that helps me in a million different ways and you guys don't even know. And comment down below. Tell me what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like, blah 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 blah, all that good stuff. And if you tried the Morphe shadows, tell me if you like them or not, because I love them. So anyways, yeah, have a great day, and until next time.
Okie dokie. Smoky. Smoky dokie. Smoky dokie. That's a new one. My boat is sinking. I feel like I have another blush that I want to use. I can't remember what blush that is because Mama has some memory issues. Do you see it? Do you see the beautiful glowiness? That's what happens when you highlight the crap out of your face. Face. 5, 6, 7, 8, face. The people I moved in with probably are like, wow, she really lets it out in front of the camera. Yeah, I know. There's a lot going on right now, but I've been moving, and so I'm tired, and it's crazy. And if you've ever moved with a toddler or even a baby, you have some understanding why this is such an impossible process. So anyways, I will get into it. I also have my zucchini bread back here, so if I start eating in the middle, it's because I have not eaten all day long. So I will end giggling. Of course. Girl can't win. Okay. I'm still anoretic. I don't know what I'm saying. Like super full coverage. Super duper. Okay. Perfect for all day. I don't know where we're going with this. But basically, I'm going to make it so, So I'm going to take off my wedding ring so that I don't get them dirty. And my great-grandma's ring. I have to get that right, otherwise my family will also lay at me. Okay. And then